he would have had issues with his legs later on in life?
Not really, no.
You don't understand that. And there would have
No.
been something to do with this gentleman being in a wheelchair or being laid up in bed for a while?
No.
Don't understand that. I would
No.
love for you, I would love for you to write this down and show it to your
Yeah.
parents, because if you don't, and you're saying no, it makes it look like I'm not getting it right, when I've been doing these readings all day and I've been really good at it. So I know
Yeah.
what I'm hearing's genuine, for sure. And you can say
Yeah.
it's being cocky. I'm not. I just know what I'm hearing,
Yeah.
for sure. So write it down and show your parents, for sure.
Yeah.
You understand about the younger gentleman that would have passed in his early 30s or in his 30s?
No.
Is that not ringing a bell to you?
No. I don't know anyone that's died that young, no.
You got the younger sister, yeah?
No.
Or are you the younger sister?
I'm the younger sister.
Okay, you've got an older sister then, yeah?
No. Brother.
A brother. All right, no problem. Andrew, do you want to have a little dabble with her, see if you can get anything, and then we'll just move on?
Okay. Sarah. I do feel with you, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
I do feel that there is a child in spirit that didn't make it to the earth plane. This is the feeling I'm getting, because I'm very much getting acknowledgement that they know the reason why they shouldn't be here. Did your mum, should there be another sibling? Because I feel like your mum miscarried.
No, my nan always thought my mum was a twin.
Okay. Because there is a child here, and I feel it is a girl, and it's very much connected to your mum. That's why I'm asking, did your mum miscarry? But it could be connected to your grandmother on your mum's side. But
Yeah.
I get the feeling that there should have been another sibling, but there isn't. That's what I'm being told. Okay. I do, as soon as you said that your mum, you always thought your mum was a twin, I do get a connection with your mum really strongly.
Yeah.
Is your mum under a lot of pressure at the moment? Because I feel like she's very up and down, up and down. I feel like there's quite a bit of pressure on your mum's shoulders.
Yeah, she probably is, yeah.
Because I do feel that someone has very much let her down. That's the feeling I'm getting. Someone has really let her down.
Okay.
Okay. I do get this. I do feel that you and mum need to sit down and have a conversation. I feel like there's a conversation that needs to be had, because it's almost like you and her need a heart to heart. And I don't feel like you and her have had like something like that for a while.
Okay.
I'm also getting with you that you're holding back. I'm being told you're holding back. And I feel like you're holding your emotions back. This is what I'm being told. You're holding your emotions back. You're not expressing yourself how you want to. It's almost like someone in the past has made you feel like you can't express yourself properly. Does that make sense?
Don't think so.
I do feel like there is someone very much connected to you on an emotional level, but you're not emotionally connected to them.
Right.
Okay. It's almost like there's been an ex-partner that still has feelings for you, but it's not reciprocated. Would that make any sense to you?
No.
Okay. Just bear with me. Okay. Are you in a relationship at the moment? Are you with someone?
Yeah.
Okay. Because maybe this connection that I'm getting is with him. Is there someone that was tied to him? Almost like someone... Okay. Because I'm getting the feeling like you and him are very much, okay, solid. This is what I'm getting. But I'm getting with him, it's like he doesn't have any confidence or any faith in himself. Like I feel like he can walk the walk but can't talk the talk. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I feel like he's very much trying to impress you constantly. He wants to impress you constantly. That's what I'm being told. It's almost like he was very, very hurt, very, very much let down before. And he's got such a fear of losing you more than you will ever realize. Has he ever expressed that to you?
No.
Okay, because I feel like he does. He definitely does. I feel there's been many, many bumps in the roads with you and him, for sure. I don't feel like it's been easy and plain sailing. But he needs to express himself more with you. He needs to open up a bit more. He's very like getting blood out of the stone sometimes.
Yeah.
That's the feeling I'm getting. I do very much feel that you get frustrated with him because you want him to have a bit more get up and go.
Yeah.
I also feel his grandma in spirit on mum's side.
Yeah.
Okay. Because she wants to make a joke about her teeth. She wants to make a joke about her teeth. It's almost, remember, you know, those wind-up teeth that you'd wind up, and it's almost like she's doing something like that. And she's saying that people thought I was forgetting things, but I knew everything.
Yeah.
This is what she's saying. She's saying, I understood everything, but I couldn't express myself.
Yeah, 100%.
Right at the very end. And it was very, very frustrating. Like, I'm getting goosebumps now.
Yeah, I have.
The confirmation. I love it. It's confirmation. I very much see her. Did she have glasses? Because I see them on the end of her nose, always looking over the top of them.
Yeah, she did wear glasses, yeah.
I get the feeling. It's really strange, but like when I imagine her, I see her like Mrs. Doubtfire. Do you know, like with the like the hair like the Queen, and like I feel like she was very, very much into her appearance and her hair, especially.
Yeah, she did.
But she's also saying that someone couldn't get there in time.
100%, yeah. Got so cold.
Someone couldn't get there in time.
Yeah, me and my mum couldn't.
Okay. But she didn't want you to see her passing over. She didn't want that.
Yeah, we said that.
Did not want that. And I feel like there's someone relating to her, a female figure. I don't know if she had a sister in spirit.
She's got a sister, but not in spirit.
But there was a female that was there to meet her.
Okay.
She was saying, and she was very, very comforted by this, but she didn't want you to be there on her last moments.
Yeah.
She's saying you need to light the candle again. You need to light the candle in the bedroom, she's saying. But did you have candles in the bedroom but stop lighting them?
No.
Okay, because she wants you to put a candle in the bedroom.
Okay.
Because if you light this candle, you will feel her presence.
Okay.
Okay. She just wanted to let you know that she passed over how she wanted to pass over. And she's with you all the time, and I'm going to leave her love with you. Okay?
Oh, thank you. That's
and
great.
God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Michael, over to you.
Yes, lovely validations, Andrew.
Thank you.
Right, so let's see who we're going to go for now. Can everyone turn their screens on so I can see you all? Please, Samantha, Louise, and Felicia, please. How's everyone doing? You all good?
Yeah.
Wait your mics on. Can you wait your mics on? Will it allow you?
Hi.
It won't allow you to unmute yourself now.
Hello.
Oh. Hold on a minute.
Done it now.
Hi, Felicia. Welcome.
Hello.
Okay.
Evening.
Okay, let's see who we're going to go for now. Let's see who we're going to go for now. We're going to go with Lisa Davis. Lisa, unmute yourself, girl. Can everyone mute themselves? Is it allowing you to unmute? All right, listen, there you go. You can do it now, yeah? That's it. How you doing? You all right?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Have you ever had a reading before?
Not online.
Okay, no problem. Let me see who I bring forward for you. Bear with me 2 seconds. Can everyone see me, yeah? Hold on. Hold up a minute. Oh, lucky I noticed that. Hold up. That's it. Sorry, my battery was going to go on my laptop. That was lucky. Okay, let me see who's here for you. Just bear with me a second. Okay, I have a female here that steps forward for you, Lisa. I have a female here. Okay, I have a female here, Lisa Davis, that's referencing. She would have had issues with her throat. There was some breathing issues, and she also had some stomach issues. She also references to her. She also references to her legs that weren't great. She says my legs weren't great, and I am aware she would have had issues mobility-wise. Okay, I do see this female being a grandmother figure or in that generation. Okay, a grandmother figure or in that generation. She does reference. She does reference to a lot of jewelry that was passed down. She references to a lot of jewelry that was passed down. That's totally fine, but that might not have been her. But I am aware that she's referencing to a lot of jewelry that was passed down through the family. If you can't take that for her, I am aware that she does reference. I am aware that a set of earrings which would have been significant, and I am also aware of a necklace which would have been significant to the family. Okay, I do see something to do with some ashes that was put in a necklace or that was attached to something. Okay, do you understand this?
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah. She talks about the ashes that were put in something and that is being carried around with somebody or people. Okay, I am understanding that the month July, which would be significant to the family, the month July. You understand this?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Well, that would be birthday, anniversary, celebration, passing, special.
I think the person that you might be talking about is actually my stepmom's mom.
Okay.
She wasn't really a grandmother to me, but
okay.
towards the end of her life.
Generation, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And you would understand with this, she does reference to July, and she also referenced to the 2nd of a month. Do you understand the 2nd of a month being significant? So if it was the 2nd of July, that would be awesome. But if it wasn't, it will be the 2nd of a month separate and July being separate.
I think she passed in July.
Okay.
The second might be like it's my birthday. That's the only thing I can think of. That's not July now.
But your birthday's on the 2nd.
My birthday's tomorrow, the 2nd of September. So
Well,
that,
the 2nd of September will be very relevant then, right?
yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. And do you understand? Do you understand about the gentleman that she's referencing to that would have had the throat issues, the lung cancer? She's referencing to a gentleman that would have had the lung cancer, and she does reference to him having a bad time with it. And I do feel like there was something with it being caught right at the last minute.
I don't know. I don't know her family that well.
Okay. Give me a minute then, and I'll try and bring someone else through for you.
Okay.
Okay. I am aware when I channel into your energy, I'm aware there's a male energy that steps forward. I do see this male energy like quite a protective man. In general, he would have been quite a protective, overprotective man. Okay, and I do see like a very fatherly role around you, and so he would be around you, like acting very fatherly around you. So I don't know whether it was his father or your father or his father, but I am aware there would be some significance to a very protective, fatherly type of guy around you. I am aware with this gentleman there was a few issues with this gentleman. I am aware with this gentleman he would have had the stomach issues for a very long time. Okay, do you understand this?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you understand things, just say clear yes or no. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it helps the medium when if you just sit there and just look at me, I then have to question whether I'm hearing it right. Do you understand? So you understand about the gentleman that would have had the stomach issues, but
Yeah.
he does tell me it was for a long time. It wasn't a new thing later on in life. He would have had this for a long time. You understand this?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do see very much so this gentleman would have had the heart issues too. Okay, and there was something to do with the sugar levels in his blood. So I don't know whether he had diabetes, but I am aware his blood sugar
Yeah.
levels were really super high, and he used to become very dizzy and faint on his feet.
Yeah.
I am aware this gentleman would have become very, very unhappy. I'm very cold and goosebumps, so I know this is true. He would have become very unhappy later in life because he was a very proud man. He was a very proud man, and he become very, very down in the end. He would have always said, "I'm all right, I'm all right, I'm all right." You understand this? I'm all right.
Yes.
But really, he wasn't. He wasn't all right. There was something to do with his legs, but more his right leg, and something to do with his feet. Now, I don't know whether they were swelling or there was some uncomfortableness with his feet or his foot. I do feel like there was some kind of accident where he would have hurt his back too. Okay?
Yeah.
You understand that, yeah?
Yeah.
He is. Are you one of two girls? Three then. Because he talks of the girls that were with him just before he passed.
Not my sisters.
Not your sisters,
I
no.
think the person you're talking about is my uncle, but he was
Okay.
very close to me.
Okay, and there was the two. Has he got the two girls then?
He has got two girls, yes.
He's got the two girls.
Yeah, but only one was with him when he passed.
Only one was with him. Okay, because I am understanding that he does reference to the. I thought he said the girls, but he might be saying the girl. But he did say two, and so
Okay.
that's why I asked you, are you one of two?
No, yeah.
Yeah. So, but if he had them, if that's him and he had them, that's fine. And you would understand he had a lot of hair loss there. Yeah. there was a lot of hair loss there for him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a lot of hair loss there, and he used to cut it really short in the end. Yeah. You
Yeah.
understand that? Yeah. And he would have had a bit of a belly to this guy would have had a bit of a belly to him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he had really thick hands, didn't he?
Yes.
Yes, he had really thick hands.
Yeah.
And he was a super protective man, this gentleman. Super protective, overprotective. And
Yes.
he was the type of guy, that it almost like Jekyll and Hyde. Like one minute he was really fine and he was really a lovely family man, but if you pissed him
Yeah.
off, he would switch like that. Yeah, and you could see in his eyes, and you understand later on in life his skin went very red, very red. You understand that? Very red. And when he used to get angry, his face used to go bright red. You understand this?
Yeah.
Do you understand who he would have bought the dog for, the puppy for, and they didn't look after it properly?
Yes. Yes.
You
Yeah.
understand that? Because he tells
Yeah.
me very clearly, the puppy I bought someone a puppy and they didn't look after it. And he
Yeah.
was fuming with that. He was livid.
Yeah.
And I am aware he would have looked after the family. He was okay with money, right? And because he's talking about helping somebody out financially. And I do feel like the kids would have been would have had everything they wanted. He was that type of guy, right?
Yeah.
He brings that forward. I am going to leave his love with you. I am going to very much leave his love with you, and we are
Thank
going to
you.
be moving in. All right, take care.
Thank you.
Andrew, do you want to go now, dude?
Yes. Alicia Collier. I'm very much drawn to you.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Every time I look at you, please don't take this the wrong way, I see a great sadness with you. I feel like there's it's almost like you haven't got over something. Would that make any sense?
Possibly.
Because I feel like there's a gentleman here with me. And he's very much connected to you, but it's almost like I don't feel like he's a father. Was there a partner or a husband that passed over?
No.
Because there is a gentleman here and he's very connected to you. He's very, very connected to you. I'm just trying to work out who this is. But I'm getting my girl. Okay, I'm getting my girl, but I don't know if that's referencing to what they're saying or it's referencing to the song My Girl. Do you know that song?
No, can't take that, no.
Okay, bear with me, because this
Okay.
gentleman is here and he's got something to say. I feel like this gentleman, okay, it's almost like you nursed him at some stage. Would that make sense to you?
No.
Okay. Because I see you going backwards and forwards to see this man. You're going backwards and forwards to see this man. Okay.
No.
Well, this man is here and this is what he's telling me. You used to come and visit me and see me. This is what he's saying. But he also steps forward with a lady.
Oh, crumbs.
I feel like this is husband and wife. This is what I'm feeling. Could this be mum and dad?
No.
Okay. Okay. But could this be connected to, and could this be an in-law? Because it's very husband and wife here.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Okay, well, they're here. It could be for someone else in the Zoom room. If this makes sense to you, then please put your hand up or let me know. But there is a husband and wife here. Okay.
Would you like me to have a go, Andrew?
Please,
Okay, no problem.
if you can pick something up here, because they're
That's fine.
here.
Thanks, Andrew.
You could well be picking up something for somebody else, for
Okay.
sure. And this is what we've got to understand here is that there's so many people here, so all your loved ones are trying to come in at once. So it's us trying to channel it at the right moment. I don't think he's wrong because I've seen the way he works. He's a good medium. But yeah, let's right, Alicia. Let's see what we can get for you. Okay. I am aware of the older gentleman that steps forward this evening, Alicia. I am aware with this gentleman. He would have lived quite a long age. Okay, I can see him in his late 70s, in his middle 70s to late 70s. He would have lost a dramatic amount of weight, and I do see him bedbound. Okay, I do see some mouth issues for this gentleman, so I don't know whether he had false teeth or his gums were really bad. And I do see him very, very slim. He would have been lost an awful lot of weight, and his face went very withdrawn. He lost all his hair. He had a tiny little bit of amount of hair here, and he would have lost it all on top. There wouldn't have been much on top at all. And I do see his jawline. He was very withdrawn in his face. I do see some stomach issues with this gentleman. I do feel like he wasn't able to eat. I do see he wasn't able to eat. I do see the name. I don't know whether this is his name or somebody else's name that's in the family. I do see the name George. Georgie boy. Okay.
No.
I am aware of a military connection in the family, grandfather or great grandfather, and there was some coins or medals which would be significant to the family.
Yes.
Yes. This gentleman, okay. He is referencing to having the 4 children. So I don't know whether this is your grandfather or great grandfather, but if we take a step back and look where the 4 children would be. So would that mum be one of 4? Is it dad one of 4? Where would that fit in? The 4.
My dad is one of 4, but my grandfather wasn't in the military.
That's fine. We can still have a cross connection of loved ones that are coming through. But if you can understand, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you can be a little bit off with the information because there can be many spirit that come through.
Yeah.
Okay. There can be many spirit that come through, but you can understand your father being one of 4.
Yeah.
And you can you understand was it his father that wasn't well? He become very weak. He would have lived into his 70s and he would have become very withdrawn in his face. He wasn't able to eat. There was something to do with him passing in his sleep. You understand this?
I was young when he passed, so I don't really know, but I think so, yeah.
Okay. Okay. And do you understand about the female that become very bloated in her tummy and there was some cancer there?
Oh, yes.
Yes, because this lady, she's passed though.
Yes.
The lady steps forward and she tells me she become very, very bloated and it was solid, and it was very painful. It was very painful. She had bowel issues. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had bowel. She tells me my bowel was horrendous. And there was some issues with her passing blood. She tells me the blood was coming. A lot of it.
Yeah.
Where's my pregabalin?
Debbie, can you put your phone on mute, please? Thank you. Yeah, she talks about her bowel being horrendous. Now, I am aware of some rings that she speaks of the rings. There was either 2 or 3 rings which were significant to the family, okay, to the family. And there was one that was a diamond ring, or it would have had some kind of gem on it or diamond. She references, that doesn't mean it's hers, but she references to it being significant to the family, okay. And I am aware of a little necklace. She says the little necklace, and there's something that was hanging off of this necklace. I don't think it was a pendant. I just think it was some, I don't know what it was, but there was something coming off, and it was like they were like little chains chained together, and it was like a silvery color. Okay. She's referencing to that necklace, and it would be like I don't know whether you know about the Pandora jewelry, and they're like little chains, and they're all chained together, and it's like a necklace or a bracelet, but it's it's very similar to that.
Right.
It's very similar to that. She's showing me that for sure, and there's something hanging off of it. And the anniversary is coming up in 2 months, right? She tells on the 16th, on the 16th. So give and take, say the 14th to the 18th, there's an anniversary coming up in a couple of months, she tells me.
I don't know about that.
Okay, well, go and get that one checked out, because that's for sure, okay?
Yeah.
And also, and you understand about the 2 little dogs that were in the family that's passed? The 2 little dogs? Because she's with the dogs. And they would only be like little terriers, Yorkshire Terriers or whatever. They'd be the small ones.
Not really, no.
That doesn't ring a bell to you? Because
No.
she's with the 2 dogs. And she's with the babies too. She's with the babies, the 2 babies. Now, I do feel like one of the children, one of the babies, they're not for the same people. She tells me that one of them is for somebody younger. A younger female would have lost a child, miscarriage, abortion, stillborn, but there is 2 here. And one would be for somebody, and I'm all cold and goosebumps. One would be for somebody that was older, and one would be for somebody that was a lot younger. Okay, I'm aware of that.
Okay, I'm not sure, but I'll check that out.
Yeah, definitely. This is on record anyway, so you'll be able to take this away and have a look.
Okay.
And she wasn't able to move about properly, was she? This lady, the one with the cancer, she wasn't able to move about properly, right? She was complaining of her legs being in pain a lot, yeah?
Yeah.
Always, that's what she says. My legs were always in pain, like shooting pains and all sorts. She had all sorts of pains with her legs. And you understand about the cream that she would have had to put on that was burning her, like a steroid cream?
Possibly. Can you, Michael, could you ask the age of this lady? Because there's 2 in my family, quite similar passings.
Sure. What, very similar attributes to what I've just spoke of?
Yeah.
Okay, I do hear 2. I hear one pass later on in the early 70s, and one was in the early 60s.
Bit younger than that, but close.
That's fine. Yeah, but I'm getting that. So it would be late 50s, early 60s, and the other one was in the early 70s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what they're referencing to that. And for one of them, they wasn't able to speak properly, was they? You understand that one of them had issues speaking?
Not that I remember.
Okay, because I hear one of them saying, I wasn't able to speak properly. And do you understand late March would be significant? Late March,
Yes.
yeah? Because she tells me late March. It's somebody's birthday, she says. Late March, somebody's birthday.
Yes.
Yep. And have you lost somebody close to you, like a partner? Okay. Would you understand somebody that would have passed away at similar age to you?
Yes.
The gentleman, the slim-build gentleman, very slim-build gentleman.
I'm trying to think. I can't think.
Because I can see a gentleman that stands next to you while I look at you, and he would be next to you now. And it's almost like there was like a brotherly connection, a friend, a partner. There would be somebody next to you, and I can see this gentleman sitting there, and he would be very, very slim-faced, and he would have had not a lot of hair on top, but he would have brushed it over this way. You could have seen his head, like it was that thin, but he had long streaks of hair, and he would have brushed it this way. And there's something to do with him fixing little bits like watches, and he would have been really keen on fixing watches. This gentleman, I can see him next to you.
No, I don't know him.
Alicia, I'm going to leave their love with you, okay?
Yeah, thanks. Well, thank you.
Thank you. Andrew, do you want to have a little dig, mate?
Hello. Okay. There's two people I'm really drawn to, but I'm going to go with Samantha Jane. Samantha Jane, can you hear me? I think you need to unmute yourself.
Hi.
Hi. Are you well?
I'm very good. Just tired. How are you?
Okay, I'm good, thanks. I'm good.
Good.
Immediately, when I look at you, I feel that there is a lady here, and this lady is very concerned about someone who's got a disorder. She's saying someone has not got the energy. Would that make any sense to you?
Kind of.
It's almost like, okay. It's almost like someone looked very different. Their image and their appearance changed very rapidly.
Yeah.
Okay. She's also saying about bones. Someone is suffering with their bones at the moment. I know it's very common to say everyone could suffer with their bones, but it's almost like the change of their appearance affected their bones.
Mm-hmm.
I also do feel that it's almost like someone is constantly aching, constantly.
Yeah.
Would that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Because this lady I have here, I'm trying to connect to see who she is. She's very concerned, and I feel she's very concerned about your health.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like you're not looking after yourself properly. She's saying you're not eating the right things and you're not giving your body what it needs. I feel like this lady is very much telling you off.
Yeah, that would be the case.
I do feel like this lady, she's very, very connected to you. It's almost like, I can't pick out if it's a mother or someone that took, this lady, she played a role as a mother at some point. Would that make sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
Because she's very much saying, come on, girl, pull yourself together. This is what she's given me. She's also saying that there's something that you should be taking that you're not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, or you forget to take it, because I tell you what, this lady hears and sees everything. She knows exactly what you're doing and what you're not doing.
Yeah.
she's saying you keep missing. I don't know if you're on medication, but it's almost like she's saying you keep missing your medication.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Was someone suffering, I don't know if this is you, but she's talking about someone's hair falling out in clumps.
Yeah.
It's almost like they're brushing their hair and it's just coming out in clumps. She's saying, is this lady, is this a grandmother, or is it?
Yeah.
Because I feel like she very much played the role of mother with you as well.
In a way. Yeah, I
feel
lived
like
with
you-
her for a short
I
time.
feel like, yeah, because I was about to say that you spent quite close time with her. Like, I feel like you were staying with her unexpectedly. I don't feel like it was planned.
Yeah.
But do you have a brother? Because she wants to talk about a brother. It's almost like you and him are like this, always at each other.
Mm.
Because she was
I know
saying,
who she,
yeah, go on.
she could be talking about her son and his sister. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Okay, because you're very much at loggerheads with this gentleman. This is what I'm getting. She's saying it's like he only has to say hello to you and he winds you up.
Yeah.
But she's saying, don't worry about him. Don't put your energies on him, she's saying. She's also saying, stop biting your nails. I know I can see them. As soon as I looked at your nails, she said to me, tell her. And you're always biting at your thumbs.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you sucked your thumb a lot but you're always at your thumbs, she's saying.
Yeah.
She is a lovely energy, a lovely lady. My goodness, she's like the nan that everyone needs and everyone wants.
When she wanted to be.
She was saying that she was hard on you at times, and it was for your own good, because she's saying you went down a path that you shouldn't have went down. And it's almost like that other people influenced you.
Yeah.
She's saying, it's almost like she's saying to me, bless her, she's so easily led. That's what she's saying. Lovely lady, but I wouldn't want to cross her. I would not want to cross her. A lovely lady.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
She's also saying, is it you that's addicted to Coke, like the drink, like Pepsi?
Yeah.
Coke, Pepsi. Because she's saying it. She's saying you could pour it over your cereal if you would.
Yeah. 100%.
But did you have a dog that passed over or was taken away from you? Because she is here with a dog also. It's almost like a little terrier, like a little Jack Russell.
No, but she did have a dog. In fact, I think she had two.
Okay. Because it's almost like she's holding it like a baby. She's holding this dog like a baby. And she's also saying that Christmas is a very difficult time for you. Very, very difficult, she's saying. But it's almost like there should be a place set out for someone at the Christmas table.
Yeah.
And I feel like someone done that in the past, laid a place for them. She wants to kiss you on the forehead. I feel like she would always kiss you on the forehead. I feel like she would do that with you as well.
Yeah.
I feel like she'd grab you by the cheeks. But she's very, very proud of you, of what you've done and what you've achieved, because things could have been so different for you. I feel like you could have even got to a place where you wouldn't be here anymore. That's the feeling I'm getting. And she was saying it was never, ever going to be your time. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Lovely energy, lovely, lovely lady. I'm going to leave her love with you, but she's super, super proud of you, because you've achieved more than you had ever thought of yourself. Keep your chin up. Keep looking forward. Don't look behind, okay? That's what she's saying. And God bless you, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Michael.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's see who I'm drawn to next. Let's see who I'm drawn to next. We're going to have Khaliz. We're going to go with Khaliz. Bring it on, Khaliz.
I just said you were going to mention me. There you are. You picked me.
Hey. Right, cool. Let me see.
How you doing?
Yeah, good. How are you?
I'm all right, man. I'm good.
Okay. Okay, let me see who's coming forward here.
My mum.
Okay. I have someone younger here. And he does reference to not getting on in life. This young guy, he references to not getting on. I do see this young guy that would have fallen out with somebody or fallen out with a load of people. I do feel like he would have took money off somebody. I do feel like there was money that was taken. I do feel like he would have upset a lot of people or a few people with this issue. Now, he either took it and robbed them, or he took it and borrowed it and never gave it back. Okay, this gentleman steps forward, and he is very, very, he comes across very, very boisterous. This young lad, very boisterous. I am aware there was some, that for sure, because he's pointing at me, there was some illegal drug use with this gentleman.
Yeah.
There was some, and I do feel like this gentleman was an all or nothing type of guy. An all or nothing type of guy. He would have done it properly or nothing. Do you understand? I do see a very much a ruthless side to this gentleman. Very much a ruthless side to this gentleman. And he was very rebellious. He was very rebellious. Very rebellious, this guy. Very rebellious. And it's almost like if you tried telling him something, he'd just stick his fingers up at you. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm very much getting it, this guy. Now, I don't know whether this is him or this is somebody else, but I am really aware of a suicide. Okay. I am really aware of a suicide, but I feel like it was drug inflicted. Like it was an overdose or some, like 100%, because I can see this guy nodding away, and I feel like it was drug fueled.
Yeah.
You understand that? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It was drug fueled. He's telling me.
Yeah.
And do you understand this gentleman? He would have either lost a tooth, and every time he smiled, there would be a teeth missing, or it would have been a gold tooth. It was either or a gold tooth. You understand that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And do you understand? Would you understand about this gentleman? The birthday, he's referencing to the birthday coming up, but it's in December. Do you understand about the birthday in December?
No, I'm going to say not 100%, but I will keep it with me though.
Okay.
I think he might have been born in December.
Okay, and I am also aware of the 3rd of a month. The 3rd. He says the 3rd. Now, I'm not saying it's March. I'm saying the 3rd of a month he references to. And I am also getting the 12th of a month with this gentleman. The 12th.
Okay.
Now, I am aware. There was some kind of nickname like Rudder or Radder rudder or radder. Do you understand that? Or would that mean something? Rudder.
Well, the guy that you talk, there's two of them you're talking about actually, but one of them was an Arab, so
Okay.
he was the rebellious one,
Okay.
and I'm not gonna, yeah. I'll
Okay.
keep
Yeah, no
listening, but I'm
problem.
not 100%, yeah.
Okay. But I am hearing the name Rudder, so I don't know whether that's some kind of nickname. I am aware there was something to do with a boat or some boats that they would have went on and wrecked or stole. There was something to do with the boats and the boat engines. Does that make
Yeah.
sense to you?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, he's a fisher. He likes to fish.
Okay. And there was something to do with the engine, like stealing the boat's engine or something like that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Something he'd do, yeah. Yeah. Definitely. It was a proper cunt.
Oh,
Excuse my French.
That's a strong word, Gil. That's a strong word.
But I think he's agreeing with me.
Yeah, very rebellious. I am aware that there's something to do. There's something to do with he's talking about something that you're doubting at the moment. He talks about something that you're doubting at the moment, and I do feel like you feel very confused in yourself about what you're doing in your life at the moment.
Yeah.
I feel like you've had enough of people. He's telling me, and he's laughing, he's joking about it. He's almost goading you, and he's nudging you. He's goading you, and he's saying she's had enough with people. And I do feel like you keep getting your hands burnt. He tells me you keep getting your hands burnt.
Yeah.
This is what he's telling me. You keep getting your hands burnt.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
do you understand who thinks they might be pregnant at the moment, or there is a concern about a pregnancy?
Don't scare me now. No, nothing at the moment, but it might pop up.
He is talking about somebody like a pregnancy scare, almost like it's not supposed to happen.
Right.
Okay? He tells me that for sure.
Okay.
He tells me that for sure.
Okay.
Okay. Do you understand about the older gentleman that would have had the walking stick, that would have had the cane, the walking stick?
Yes.
You understand that, yeah? And he was a slim guy. He wasn't a big guy. He was of a slim build. And I am aware there was some drinking habit with this gentleman. Drinking. He would have been a drinker back in the day or whatever. I am aware the alcohol was involved with this gentleman. You understand this, yeah?
Yeah.
I am aware this gentleman, he was a bit of a perv, this fella. He was a bit of a perv, this guy. And he would have thrown innuendos out. I'm aware of that with this guy. I am aware this gentleman, there was some back issues for this guy. Some back issues for this guy.
Maybe.
I do see this gentleman being very away from everybody. Like he didn't have much going. I don't know whether he didn't have much family, but I do see him being away, very lonely. Very lonely. This guy.
It was my grandfather, but it was like he didn't join in with when we had gatherings and that. He'd go away. He'd walk away for hours and wouldn't associate with anyone. So yeah.
Okay. And he was very, very stubborn. This gentleman. He had a real stubborn streak to him. A real stubborn.
Oh yeah, that's him.
And he'd always be moaning.
Yeah.
And he had a really strong accent, didn't he? And he was always moaning, right?
Yes.
Good.
Yes, yes.
He was always moaning. I can hear this gentleman always moaning. And he'd be moaning about everything and everyone. And he'd moan about the younger generation. And he'd always bring up that saying, what the older people say, weren't like that in my day. Weren't like that in my day. They've got too much now. I can hear him moaning about that, saying that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm very much aware of that. Very much aware of that. Now, I don't know whether you lost a child, but they are referencing to the child that was lost. The child that was lost. But listen, don't say no more. But I do feel like there was something that someone was, the person that was pregnant was taking advantage of life. And I do see some kind of substances or alcohol or drugs or medication that was overdone, overtaken. And it would have had an effect on the baby.
Yeah.
You understand that, yeah?
That's my brother. Yeah, my mum. Yeah, my brother.
Okay, because they talk about there was like, it was almost like they knew they were pregnant, but they just got on with their life and they were just taking things that they weren't supposed to be taking. I do feel like it was more medication, like prescription medication.
Yes.
I do see like an overdoing of medication. A lot of sleeping tablets.
Yes.
A lot of sleeping tablets.
Yes.
I do see a lot of sleepers.
Seropax.
Okay.
Seropax.
The sleepers were very significant in somebody's life.
Yep.
Do you understand
100%.
there is a female that comes forward and she was very, very loud, but she was only a little pocket rocket. She was only a small little lady, very slim, pocket rocket. They called it the pocket rocket, the little lady, but she was so loud, very loud, screaming. She would always be screaming at people. You understand? But even when she was talking, even when she was talking, she was screaming. Do you understand that?
I do.
Very depressed,
indeed.
very depressed lady, very depressed, very depressed. She would have become very down. There was some type of OCD, not OCD, bipolar or something to do with her feeling up or down, no in between. It was like craziness or really, really super down craziness. Yeah, you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. And she was always blaming, right? This female was always blaming. You understand the blaming? She was always blaming everyone else. It was never her.
Do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, Khalees, listen, I'm going to leave the love with you.
Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Andrew?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Felicia B. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I am well. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. I feel very connected to you. I feel very connected to you. I feel like there is a young gentleman here that passed way before his time.
I believe that too.
Okay. But I do feel like his passing, I feel like almost like someone else was involved. I feel like there was someone else there. I don't know if they were involved or there was someone else there when he passed.
Okay.
Okay. Just bear with me 1 second.
Okay.
I want to say he's like late 20s, early 30s.
Yes.
Okay. And I feel like he always had plaits in his hair. I don't know if it's cane rolls or something like that. That's the feeling I'm getting because I feel like his hair was very tight.
No.
No?
No.
Okay. But he is referencing to that, someone playing with his hair. Would this be a son?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because he's calling for mum. He's calling for mum. He's saying.
Okay.
He's also taking me to his head area. He's taking me to his head.
It looks just like yours.
Really?
Yeah,
what,
really.
What, bald? Or huge?
Yes.
But he's taken me to his head. I feel like there was something wrong with his head when he was passing.
I don't know.
You don't know.
No, I don't know.
Because he's referencing his head. He's saying, it's almost like something wasn't working properly. Something wasn't working, he's saying. It wasn't working properly.
Okay.
Okay. I also feel that there is a lady here as well, and she's very much connected to you. And I feel
Okay.
like it's on mum's side. I feel like she's on mother's side.
Okay.
Do you write a lot?
Yes.
Okay. Because it's almost like she's saying, this lady is saying that you could write a book of everything that you've experienced in your life. Because I feel
Okay.
like you've experienced a lot more than the average person.
Mm, I don't know.
But she's saying you definitely need to put pen to paper, because it's almost, I don't know what you do at the moment. It's almost like you need to teach people. You need to educate people. That's what she's saying. You've got a lot to say and people listen when you talk.
Okay. Okay.
Have you ever done anything with homeless people or charity work? Because I feel it's almost like you have raised money for something.
Well, kind of, sort of, I guess. It's a little different, yeah.
It's almost like she's saying that you have focused your energies on one particular person. Because one
Okay.
particular person really needs you, she's saying.
Okay.
I feel like it's a son. Do you have a son?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Because I feel this son is a very lost. I feel they're lost. It's almost like they need their mum, but they don't know how to ask for mum's help.
Okay.
I'm getting the feeling like it's almost like career changes, but he doesn't know which direction to go. He's very drawn. He's very drawn. He's very apprehensive about something. It's almost like someone is holding him back. Would that make sense to you?
No.
Okay. It's either you or him, because I'm being told that you and him are super similar.
Yes, my oldest son. Yes.
You and him are very, very similar.
Mm-hmm.
It's you that's holding back, I'm being
Okay.
told. You're holding back. There's a decision that you're holding back on.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Not really.
Okay, because I feel like it's going to come up though. If it hasn't happened,
Okay.
it's going to come up. There's a
Okay.
decision, and I feel like your eldest son, I feel like you're very much connected to him. I feel like he's going to help you with this decision. Because
Okay.
I feel with you that you're an overanalyzer. I feel like you very much overanalyze everything. Like the smallest little detail, you will.
I am
dig
very
deep into.
detailed. I am very detailed.
You're very, okay, this is what it
Very.
needs to be. Okay.
Yes, I am. A, B,
Almost
C,
like,
D, E.
it's almost like I see you putting Post-it notes everywhere, here, there, and everywhere, like sticking them.
All up here. It's all up here. Yes. Yes.
But there's a lot up here that needs to be put to paper. That's what I'm being told. It's almost
Okay.
like you need to make a diary. I don't know if that's something you do, a diary or a journal or your thoughts. I just feel like, is there a connection with counseling and you? Because I feel like it's almost like whether you need to give advice or you need the advice. Because I feel like would the counseling thing make sense to you?
Yes,
Okay.
it would.
You do more good than you realize.
Thank
I
you.
feel like you've changed so many people's lives and you don't even know it. It's like there's been a very knock-on effect with you. Like you've affected someone's life in a positive way, and it's had a domino effect. This is what I'm being told. And it's in your nature to be like that. You can't be anything other than that. You will give, and don't ever expect
Yes.
anything in return. It's mum in spirit, because I feel like this lady is very motherly. She's very, very motherly, this lady.
No, my mother is still alive. My mother is alive.
Okay. But was your mother and your grandmother look very similar? Because
Kind of, sort of, yes.
because I see two ladies here and they look so similar. But this lady, this grandmother, okay, it's like she wants to give your mum some strength at the moment. I feel your mum is very weak at the moment.
Okay.
I feel like it's almost like I want to go to the lungs with her. Is she having breathing problems at the moment? Because I feel like she gets very breathless really easily.
She does. She does.
But grandma here is saying that you're going to touch someone's life and it's going to change them completely if you've not done it already.
Okay.
I do feel that there is more work for you to be done. I feel like it's kind of charity-based work, like volunteer. I feel like you volunteer to do something and it's going to be very rewarding for you.
Okay. Okay.
But this young gentleman that passed over before his time,
Okay.
he's saying, I had a lot of respect for you. I had a lot of respect for you. You taught me so much, more than you realize. This is what he's saying.
Okay.
He said, my passing was meant to be. It was meant to be.
Okay.
It was unexpected, but he knew it was coming. This is what he was saying.
Mm. Okay.
He also wants to take me to the throat area. He's taking me to the throat, he's saying. He's saying here, I had trouble swallowing, he's saying.
Okay.
But I feel like there's a big family reunion here. There's many, many people here that died, passed over before their time. This is the feeling I'm getting. Too many lives were taken very quickly.
Okay.
But is there a grandchild on the way? I feel like there's a grandchild coming.
No.
Okay. Because I do feel like a grandchild will come at some point.
Okay.
Because I'm being told that a little daughter is coming. But I feel like a daughter should have came before, but it didn't happen.
Oh. Not from me. No, not from me. No.
But I do feel like there should have been a girl here, but she didn't make it.
Okay.
I'm going to leave this young gentleman's love with you. He's got a lot of respect and he just came forward to really thank you for the lessons that you taught him. Would that make sense? Because he's very, very grateful.
Yes.
And keep up the good work, because you've got a lot of advice and love to give to people, and don't stop doing it, and God bless you.
Okay. Thank you.
You're very
Thank you.
welcome. Michael.
Yes. How we doing, guys? You all right? Everyone all right? All good? Cool. Cool. Okay, let me see who I'm drawn to now. All them guys need to stick their cameras on. It'd be nice to see you all. Just for a couple of minutes, please. Whoever hasn't had a reading, that'd be great. What you could do, if you don't mind, if the guys that have had the readings, could you just turn your cameras off? That'd be great. You can still see in. Then I can look who I'm drawn to. Is that all right? Debbie, where you at, mate? Debs, where you at? All right. I don't know where she's at. God knows. Okay, so let me see who I'm drawn to now.
Can you hear me?
That's it. Stick your camera on, girl.
I don't know how to do it. How do I do it?
You nutter.
Oh, God.
Tap your screen, and then there's
Yeah.
a little camera button in the corner, in the bottom left. Tap it on.
Tap the screen. No,
Tap-
it says done speaking, and that's it.
Oh, I don't know what to say to you, Debs. You
Could have
absolute
done-
lunatic.
I know. It took me like an hour to get on it. And now my battery's flat, and I'm like, ah!
Right, well, listen, chill out for now. I'll go to someone else for now.
Let me see if I can get it on, because otherwise I'm not going to get
just had it on. You just had it. There you are. Now you've muted yourself, you nutter. That's it. That's it. Leave it there. Oh, my God.
There?
That's it. That's it. All right, cool. Just leave it off for now. Just don't touch it. Just leave it. Leave it. It's all right. It's okay. Let me see. Right. Let me see who I'm drawn to. Let me see who I'm drawn to. Okay. Zoe Stevens, I want to come to you, darling.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm all right. I'm loving this. I love watching you both work.
Good.
I'm in awe.
What I'm going to ask, if you guys could all turn your cameras off, just turn your cameras off, just so I can see Zoe Stevens. You can still see in, but just switch your cameras off for me, just so I'm just looking at Zoe Stevens, because sometimes there might be a bit of a cross connection going on. So we need Elizabeth Barton. Libby, whack your camera off, girl. We need Rebecca to whack hers off and Debbie to whack hers off. I don't mind Andy being in the room. That's it. That's it. Okay, this is. We should have done this from the start, because now I can just focus on you. This is much better. Okay, so I am really aware. Okay. I am aware, Zoe, there is a gentleman here that references to a fallout in the family. He's talking about the fallout in the family. And I do feel like he had a huge contribution to falling out with people because of the way they were. Okay.
Okay.
He does reference to this.
Yeah.
I do see you struggling with your mental state. Okay.
Okay.
References to this. I do feel like there's been something from your childhood or earlier on in life that you've not quite dealt with. They tell me you understand that?
Yeah, totally. 100%.
Well, this is what this gentleman's telling me. Okay.
Okay.
And this gentleman was a very old school type of guy. This gentleman was a very old school type of guy, but he was sick of the way people were in the family. He was sick of the way people were in the family.
Mm-hmm.
I do see. Do you understand where the four ladies would fit in? The four girls?
Hold on, let me just think, because there's quite a few of us, so I'm just trying to work it out.
He's talking about my four girls. So I don't know whether he had the four girls, but or he's just, I don't know. He talks about the four girls being significant. I do keep hold of that one from now. I do see a very dark, I see a darkness around your childhood, or there was something to do with your parent or parent that would have had a contribution to the way I don't know. I feel like you've got some trust issues with men.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is some trust issues because of what happened in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I do see a cloud over you that you've not let go of things. You've not let go, and you won't let go. And any man or whether you're in a relationship at the moment, it still plays a significant role on how you are with men.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he tells me this, and he. Do you understand? Do you understand about Mary, who Mary would be?
Not 100%, but that doesn't mean that there isn't a connection. So I write it down.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, like I said, we've got quite a big family. So.
Okay, okay. Okay. Do you understand about the family that would have had to leave their house because of other family members causing problems, or there was issues with somebody else? Do you understand that? I might be a little bit off there, but do you understand about the family that would have left? You just said yes to it. But I might be a little bit off where I'm going with it, but I understand.
We had to leave our house because it caught fire.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Like I say, sometimes I could be a little bit off, but I am aware.
No, that's fine.
This person's talking about having to leave the house.
Yeah. Oh no, actually there are two issues. So you could be actually spot on, because we did have to leave when we were younger because my mum's husband was violent.
Okay, well, I think it was that.
Yeah, there was two.
Yes,
But it's not husband partner.
There aren't. I am hearing there aren't many family photos from the past because they were lost.
Yeah.
You understand that?
Yeah.
And there is hardly nothing.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Yeah.
And do you understand about the grandparents being a significant role in the family? Like they would have helped, they would have gone out of their way to help the family in some way, or they would have helped the parents to get back on their feet financially, or there was something there for that. They're referencing to the grandparents helping either financially or emotionally support.
100%. They used to live next door to us.
Ah, okay.
So you are spot on.
Okay. Well, it's only what I hear. It's only what I hear, and I'll give you it. But yeah, I am aware there was something to do with them helping financially, and they would have. They were the type of people. They were the type of the people that would have left themselves skint to make sure their family were okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I am aware the old girl. I feel like it would be the grandma, the old girl that would have. She was very feisty.
Yes, she was.
She was very feisty. And I am aware she would have confronted somebody about a certain situation, and nobody else, it was almost like nobody else would have done it. And she was like, I'm doing it. And she would have went and had it out with the guy.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, okay. I am aware they're showing me a memory of somebody that tried to run somebody else over.
Oh.
They're showing me a memory of somebody that would have tried to run somebody else over, and it was two men. So I don't know whether, and I get the feeling like, this is how I interpret it, the feeling that I get. It's almost like somebody got into another relationship, or somebody was being really protective over a female, and they went and went to the home to protect them, to look after them, and the person come, and then when he went outside, he tried running him over. I get that feeling.
I'll have to look into that because I was quite young when we left, so I remember leaving, but there's not much I remember around that time.
Do you understand the name Darren?
Yeah, but it's not tied to my family.
It's fine. That's fine.
But yeah.
You understand the guy that would be the big guy? He is the big guy. He's very big boned, would stand about 6'1", 6'2", maybe 6 foot.
Totally.
Yeah, the big guy, big hands, big guy, big belly on him, big guy.
Yeah.
But a right lovely man until you mess with him. Right lovely man. And he was very, very popular. He was a very popular guy. He was very in the know. He would have dabbled his hands in certain things, and he was well off because he always made sure he always dabbled in things. He's telling me about they're telling me about him dabbling in stuff.
Yeah.
I am aware there were some heart issues for this gentleman, and I am aware there was something to do with his blood pressure. I am aware there was something to do with his blood pressure, and I feel like he nearly fainted, or he fainted and fell over. And there's something to do with him fainting or feeling really uneasy and saying, "Oh, I need to go and get myself checked out," because he didn't believe in the doctors. Did he?
Okay, he's still here. Is that, are you talking about someone still here?
That's totally fine.
Yeah.
Well,
no, definitely then.
He would be having the heart issues.
100%.
Yeah, and the blood pressure issues, and there's something there's something to do with him overdoing it. Oh, he's overdoing it, and he just doesn't stop, and he won't listen, and he thinks he's clever.
It's my husband.
Okay, he thinks he's clever.
Yes, he does.
And he's got he's got a great smile to him. He's a
good man.
Yeah, he's got a great smile to him, and he's like a lovable rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what they just
100%.
said. He's a lovable rogue.
Yeah.
And I am aware he would be a huge softie. He would have such a sensitive side to him, right? And they're all smiling here. He would have such a sensitive side to him. I don't know whether it's his father that's passed, but I am aware of a gentleman that's passed that he was really close with. Or
yeah,
you understand that, yeah? Because they're referencing to the guy he was really close with.
100%.
Yeah, he is around you now, this gentleman, and he would be a lot smaller than him, though. He wasn't as big. He was a lot smaller, and I do see like the old boy hat with this gentleman. He would have put on the old boy's hat every now and again. I do see some betting with this gentleman. Some betting.
I don't know about that. I'll have to look at. Well, not look into it, but he could have done and we didn't know, if that makes sense. That's
totally fine. Well, I am aware of an old boy. If this isn't him, I would be aware that there's somebody that's passed us around you guys that he would have been very close with that was older. And I am aware of somebody that would have loved betting on the horses and the dogs. There would have been significance to that. So if that's not him, it would be somebody else. All right?
No problem.
I'm going to leave their love with you, Zoe.
Thank you.
God bless.
You've been amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Andrew.
Hello.
Aloha.
Okay.
Well, we move on to someone else, Andrew, because it's 12 o'clock. We were only supposed to be on here 2 hours.
Yeah. Let me see. I can't see anyone. I can see Elizabeth.
Can everybody turn their cameras on, please, who hasn't had a reading?
Rebecca Vian Beadle. Are you there?
Hi. I'm just trying to get my camera on.
That's okay.
It's not letting me do it. No, why is it not letting me do it? Oh, hold on, sorry. That's it. I'm on.
There you are. Okay. Rebecca. Okay, Rebecca. I feel frustration with you. Not me personally, I'm not frustrated with you. I feel that you have a lot of frustrations at the moment. It's almost like I get the feeling someone is pushing your buttons. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Are you back to work at the moment? Are you working?
I'm back Thursday.
Okay. Because I feel like you're constantly running in with someone. Is there someone at work that you've been running into in the past? Because I feel like there's, I don't know if it's work related actually, but I just feel like there's someone very close to you that's really pushing your buttons, I'm being told, and it's almost like they never listen. I'm also being made aware of a child that didn't make it here. Would that make sense to you?
Yeah,
Is this child relating to you?
could be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, because all I'm getting is I'm okay, mummy. This is what I'm getting. I'm okay, mummy. This is what I'm getting a lot. I'm okay, mummy. Is there twins in the family?
No, yeah, well, my mum's brother and sister.
Okay. Because it's almost like you should have had twins. This is what I'm feeling. Does that make sense to you?
I've been told this before.
This is what I'm being told. You should have had twins. It's like you are going to be the next person to have. This is what I'm being told. Okay. I feel there's a few people here that want to come through for you. I feel there's a few people, but it's almost like I have a little old lady here and she's really petite and lovely.
Oh.
Would you understand who this lady is?
Yeah, I can't remember how little she was, to be fair, but
It's almost like I'd say she was 5'5", 5'6", and she's not tiny, like, but she seems really petite. She seems like really. This lady was strong as an ox, is what I'm being told. Like, this lady was a fighter. She really was a fighter, and I feel like, is this grandma? Because I feel like grandma is here, and I feel like she fought right to the very end. She wasn't giving up. She's also saying, stop giving yourself a hard time. Stop giving yourself, are you beating yourself up over something at the moment? Because she's saying, you're questioning yourself as a mother. She's saying you're always questioning yourself, like you can't do things right, or you're always questioning your ability. Would that make sense?
yeah.
I do feel like you're not as confident as what you used to be. You're not as confident as what you used to be. I feel like someone stripped your confidence in the past. Would that make sense to you? Okay. And grandma's also saying about the person that keeps changing their hair colour. Why do they keep doing it? She's saying they keep changing their hair colour. But you've got something of hers, haven't you?
Of my nan's.
Because there was something for you, but I don't feel it was handed over to you. There's something you should have had. It's almost like a brooch. I feel like it's a brooch. Would she have worn a brooch? Because she's taking me to this area. It's like a silver rose.
Yeah, she could have. She had a lot of jewellery.
She's talking about a silver rose on a brooch. She's saying.
Her middle name was Rose.
Okay. Rose, because she's telling me Rose. Silver rose, Rose. Okay. But she's also talking about something that was put in her coffin. Is that something you would know about? Someone put a letter in her coffin, she's saying.
You should. That's my nan.
She's saying someone puts a letter in her coffin. Do you know? Okay. Keep hold of that and try and find out, because she's saying about this letter, she keeps hold of it. But was there someone else that's got her name in their name? Because I feel like her name comes up again in the family.
Yes. Yeah.
She's saying that there's another child coming for you. But it's almost like one wants the child and the other one doesn't. Would that make sense to you?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. But she's also saying that she's talking about a sibling. Is there a sister? Do you have a sister?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got 2.
Okay. But is there one older than you?
Yeah.
Because she wants to talk about her. She's saying, all she's saying is, oh, bless her. Bless her. Has she gone through something quite traumatic? Because she's saying, oh, bless her.
Yeah.
She feels very sorry for her at the moment. She's almost like she's hitting a brick wall all the time, your sister. But you and her are very close, ain't you?
Yeah.
Like you're super, super close, super connected. Is there like a pushchair or a buggy being handed down within the family? You know, like one of those old-fashioned ones with the big wheels?
Yeah, no.
Okay. No. She's talking about a baby wearing a hairband with a rose on it, with a flower on it. Would you know who that is?
That was probably my daughter.
Okay. Because I don't think Grandma was overly keen on them.
No, she wouldn't have been.
No, she's like, oh my God, why would you put that on the child's head?
Yeah.
This is like that. Like, I feel like Grandma was very old school.
Yeah.
But very funny. And I feel with her, she was always losing her glasses as well.
I don't know if she wore glasses. She might have. I can't remember.
No, she's saying she does wear glasses. It's like she had them, but she was never wearing them. She was supposed to wear them, but she never did. She's also talking about her feet. She really suffered with her feet at the end. It's almost like I get the feeling that they were ballooning. She was saying they were getting bigger. But do you have a friend in spirit?
No, not really.
Okay, because there's someone here in spirit, and it's almost like I feel like they grew up with you. But I don't know. I'm not sure if you know that they passed over. It's almost like a childhood friend, because this girl comes forward. There's a girl coming forward for you. And she's talking about you used to go and knock on people's doors and run.
Yeah. I can't remember who I would have done that with, though.
Okay, but this girl is connected with you. I feel like she has passed over. I feel like she was in an accident. This is what she's telling me. And it's someone that you grew up with. I don't know if you can find this out.
Yeah.
But she's coming forward just to let you know that she is here. It's almost like when you hear her name, you'll be like, oh my God, you won't believe it. This is what she's saying. I'm also being told that you've either moved or you need to move. Grandma's saying this. There needs to be a change of scenery, she's saying. You need new 4 walls, she's saying. She's also talking about a butterfly tattoo. Does that make sense to you?
I've thought about it because yeah, my dad liked butterflies. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you're thinking about a butterfly tattoo, then there's something you need to do. There's something you need to do. Is she here with Dad?
Yeah, Dad hasn't long passed.
Okay. Did Dad have something wrong with his bowel, like Crohn's disease or something like that?
Not his. I mean, no, not his bowel. I mean, his stomach wasn't good in the end, but not his bowels really.
Because I feel like something overtook his body. Like I feel like he had bits, something here, there, and everywhere around his body. I almost feel like his bowels were giving out at the end. This is what I'm getting.
Yeah.
He's also saying, princess, my princess. This is what, is that something he would say?
To my daughter.
He's saying, my princess. I feel him. I really do feel him. I'm getting goosebumps terribly. And I feel like you've really needed to hear from him. He felt you kiss him on the head, he's saying.
God.
He felt you kiss him on the head. And was something put in his pocket? He's saying about something being put in his pocket.
Cigar.
He holds it here and he doesn't let it go.
Yeah, it was his last cigar.
Okay. Oh my God, he's a lovely energy. I feel him really strong here. I feel him really strong. He wants to put his arms around you and thank you for being stronger than you should have been, because you could have crumbled, he said, but you've been so strong. But he's saying, it's almost like he's saying, girl, don't be afraid to let it out. Okay. You're doing wonders with my princess. That's what he says. You're doing wonders with my princess. Okay. He says, look out for the feather outside your front door on the front doorstep. But was he buried also? Okay, because I feel like his ashes need to be taken and buried, because I feel like he wanted to be with someone. But I'm going to leave his love with you because there's other people that need to be reading. But he's very proud of you, and he said you're doing wonders with my princess. And God bless. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Michael.
Yes. Right, guys, the ones that haven't had the readings, come through, please. Put your cameras on. Right, there ain't a lot of this. We've gone well over. We've gone 20 minutes over the 2 hours now. I am really prepared for you guys to get some card readings. The cards.
I'm going to pull 3 cards for you. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your first card is gratitude. Gratitude. Like, I feel like you need to be more thankful for what you've achieved. Like, I feel like you've achieved a lot, but you're not appreciating yourself enough. Does that make sense?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Okay. I feel like there's something that you need to do, and I feel like it's going to have an impact on others. It's almost like not enough people appreciate what you do for them. Some people don't express their thanks or gratitude. Also, this is what I'm getting. With you also, I feel you're very spiritual. Like, I feel you're very good with your hands. I don't know if it's something you've ever thought about doing, but I feel like there is an interest there. You're very curious. You're very, very curious. I feel like your mother was very spiritual.
She is, yeah.
Was there someone in the family that used to do cards? Because I feel like someone done the cards.
Not that I know of.
Okay. Almost like you give, but don't necessarily get much back in return. I also feel that someone has been abusing your good nature. I feel like someone is really taking the pee at the moment.
Okay.
And I also feel like you need to stand your ground with someone, and I feel like it's the same person. I feel like you need to put your foot down with a firm hand, as they say. Like, I do feel with you, everything is very black and white. Very black and white. You want yes or you want to no. You don't want maybe or, you know. But people around you are not the same as you. They're very wishy-washy. That's the feeling I'm getting. Very wishy-washy, very undecisive. You very much know what you want and know where you want to go, and you know how to achieve it. Mm-hmm. But you want others to be like that as well. It's like, it's very much maybe, okay, yeah, we'll see what happens. And you want a yes or a no. Simple. But I feel your attitude has got you further than you thought. Because you've got that drive and you've got that ambition. You're very focused on what you want to do. Mm-hmm. And it's almost like, even though people take the pee out of you, you're still always focused on the end goal. That's the feeling I'm getting. I also feel like, I don't know whether you do now, but I feel like, have you ever thought about starting a business?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm being told that this is something you need to do. So look into it more. Look into it more, because I feel like with you, you need to be your own boss. Definitely. That's the feeling I'm getting with you, okay? Your next card is study. Study. It's almost like you've always got your head in a book. Like, I feel like you're always looking something up. Is there something that you have to do to research? Because I feel like your research, you need to do research.
Well, I have been doing research recently, yeah.
Okay, because I feel like there's going to be more of that. And I feel like it's almost like you've got to pass your knowledge on as well to people. I feel like you're reading something, you're going to pick it up and, okay, I need to pass it on. I don't know if that's something you do in your day-to-day life.
You put an ear over here.
But also with the study card, it's almost about learning about yourself. I feel like there's many layers to you, and there's many layers you don't know about. And it's like, it's almost like you surprise yourself sometimes. That's the feeling I get. Are you adventurous? Because I feel like you're very adventurous and very spontaneous.
Mm-hmm. Can be, yeah.
Okay. Because I feel like you need to go on like an adventure type holiday. This is a feeling I'm getting. Like, laying by a beach is okay for a day or two, but you need to get down to the nitty gritty. That's the type of person you are. And I feel like you haven't been away for a long time.
No.
Okay. Your last card is support. And this is something you don't get. Like, I feel like it's almost like you feel like everyone is against you sometimes. Like the world's on your shoulders. It's like you need that shoulder to cry on, but I feel like it's not there for you. I'm also being told that you're with someone that you shouldn't be with. Or is that there's someone that you were with that you were never, it was never meant to be. This is what I'm being told. It was never going to work. It was never going to work. It was never meant to be. I also feel like someone owes you money. I feel like someone needs to pay you for something.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a brother or a gentleman in the family that's driving you up the wall? Because I feel like there's a gentleman that's driving you mad at the moment. It's almost like there's someone that you're giving advice to and they're just not listening.
Yeah, not a brother, but yeah.
Okay. And this is where your frustration is, because it's always falling on deaf ears. Always. Mm-hmm. Okay. I do also feel with you that you need a change of scenery. I feel like you need to be somewhere else. This is the feeling I'm getting. Like you're very suffocated where you are. You need more open space. You need to be by open space. I feel like you're very connected to nature and open space. Also been taken to memories of the coast with you. Memories of the coast, almost like a caravan type holiday. And also being told about a black dog, a little black dog. Has someone got a little black dog?
I have.
Okay. Is it a poodle?
No. It's a German short-haired pointer.
Okay. I feel like someone would have had a poodle as well.
Not sure.
I don't know if it's poodle or puddle, something like that. But was there another dog? Because I feel like another dog is coming.
I had another dog before this dog.
Okay. I'm being told to put your foot down. You need to start laying down some ground rules. Like, it's almost like someone's pressing your buttons and you're having enough now. That's it. Enough's enough. You need to put your foot down, ground yourself, but also think before your mouth opens, because I feel like your mouth gets you into trouble sometimes. But listen, I'm going to leave that with you. I hope all that makes sense and you can understand, and thank you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Michael? Michael? He's not there. Okay, Elizabeth. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Yeah.
There he is.
He's here. He's here. What's he doing? All right. So who have I not read with now? So we've got, how many people have we got here? How you doing, Vic? You all right, girl?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Good.
Yeah, everything's good.
Good. Lib, how you doing, girl?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Been sitting there for a while now, haven't you, girl?
Yeah, you know me, I'm always last.
Oh, bless your heart. All right, listen, we're gonna do reading, all right? I'll read for Libs first. Deb, how you doing, girl? I bet you're pulling your hair out there, Deb, aren't you?
Yes. Yeah, good job. It's quite long.
Man, it took you forever to get on.
I know.
What are you like?
It was just all the stress of the day. Don't worry, it's all gone now. It's all gone.
Well, I'm going to read Libby quickly.
All right, then, okay.
All right, 2 seconds.
Yeah, okay.
Let's do you some cards, eh, Lib?
Okay.
Okay, let's do another one. Oh, here's one for your Libs. You ready, girl? Sexuality. What a card to pull, eh?
That's not for me.
Right, sexuality. It doesn't mean the hanky panky stuff. So behave yourself. Right.
That's boring. Yeah.
Yeah, sexuality. All right. Okay. Sexuality. What you like, eh?
You pulled the card, not me.
Okay. So they're talking about you as a person. Now they're talking about you as a person, and I feel like you're going through some kind of change as a person, liking different things, and there's something to do with you. I don't know whether you've always gone for a certain type of guy, and now you're thinking about going for something different, but they are talking about the change. There's a change happening within you. And that's they're talking about within the next 6 months, they're talking about this change happening. But I do feel like it wouldn't be just with guys. I feel like it would be with food, with relationships, friends. I feel like you're gonna start changing and seeing different things and feeling differently about people. I definitely feel that with you, okay? That's what the sexuality card is about, you changing. And I do see 6 months being really significant to that.
Okay.
They tell me yes. I do see intuition. They pull out the intuition card for you. Now they are talking about, they're talking about your child or your children, and they're talking about you being, I feel like there's like an overprotectiveness for them. Okay, you understand this, yeah? Because they're telling me this, like an overprotectiveness for your children. And they do say you need to let them grow up a little bit and let them do their thing. They tell me this because they're telling you your intuition. They're talking about you being overprotective with your children, and they tell me you need to allow them, to give them some space and allow them to spread their wings. Okay, you've got to allow them to do things that they want to do. All right, and not be, you know, the coup. That's what they're telling me. Right?
Yeah.
You understand that card, yeah?
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay. The next card is art. The next card is art. Okay, I do see with this card art, they are very much talking about you becoming very restless. I feel like this would be coming up for you, or it is happening now. I feel like you're becoming very restless in what you're doing in life. And and I do feel like that you need, they're telling me this, you need change. So I don't know whether you've become a little bit complacent in life and you're getting a little bit bored with things, or things are agitating you, but they are telling me that you need change some routes, to change your routine of what you're doing in life, try other stuff, do other things. They're telling me that for you, right? They're telling me that, definitely. Prosperity. Okay. They are talking about you have goals in life, don't you? They're telling me you have goals in life, things that you've tried setting. And I do feel like you've just become a little bit complacent with them. I feel like you're not trying to accomplish them. You're just surviving at the moment and just getting by. And they're telling me that you need to focus more on your goals, about what you want in life. And I don't see this as just like simple things. I actually see this as like, things that are going to actually benefit your life, things that are actually going to benefit. They're talking about things that are going to benefit you as a person and your children, like the long haul. Okay, I do see that. And they're talking about you not giving up on hope. I don't know what they mean by that, but they say don't give up on hope. So I don't know whether that's in your love life. I don't know whether that's I don't know. They're just talking about, that's all they said to me, don't give up on hope.
I understand that.
Okay. Last one is the divine mystery. The divine mystery. I don't know whether you feel as a person that your self-worth is not as good as what it should be, because they're talking about you loving yourself more. You should love yourself more. They're talking about that. So I don't know whether you feel very insecure in yourself about who you are as a person, but they tell me very clearly she needs to love herself more. And they're telling me that if you love yourself more and you start finding your self-worth, then things will just come automatically. But when you're feeling insecure or whatever you're feeling, there's something in you that you're feeling that is not where it should be as a person.
Right.
You understand this? Does that make sense to you?
Kind of.
There's something that's in you they're telling me that you need to find self-worth and love, for sure. They're telling me that.
Yeah,
right?
maybe self-love. I wouldn't say I'm insecure, but yeah.
Okay. Well, there's something that's there, whether it's insecurity or whatever it may be, or doubt. Could be doubt. Do you understand?
more doubt, yeah.
There's something there, and they're telling me that you need to overcome that, because once you start finding that comfortableness in yourself, things will just roll, and they'll just happen simultaneously. You won't have to look for things to do or whatever you want. It will just come to you. All right. I'm gonna leave that with you, Liv. All right, girl.
Thank you.
Thank you, darling. Later, potato.
Bye.
Andy.
Hello. Hi, Vicky.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm very well. Where in the world are you?
I am in the U.S. I am over in Washington, D.C.
Lovely. I'm going to draw you some cards, okay?
Okay, sure.
Okay. Your first card is Intuitive Nudges. Intuitive Nudges. You're very spiritual. Spirits are, it's like they're constantly tapping you on the shoulder saying, come and work with us. You're very, very spiritual, and your intuition is like through the roof. Through the roof. I feel like it runs in your family. I feel like your mum was very spiritual. I also feel like there's a child that's very spiritual as well. But I don't feel that they realize this yet. It's almost, do you have grandchildren?
No, not yet.
Okay. There is a grandchild coming, and this child is going to be very, very spiritual.
Oh, okay.
It's almost like, but you will know this when this child comes along. You're very, very connected to spirit, and there's a lot of good that you have done on behalf of spirit. And I feel like there's so much more you're going to do. It's almost like you've been doing it for a long time, but your journey is always kind of starting with you. It's almost like you're starting over again. I also feel like there's different aspects of spiritualism that you are very in tune with as well. You're very, very much connected. Your next card is Caregiver. Caregiver. There's nothing you won't do for anyone. That's the feeling I'm getting. Nothing you won't do for anyone. Have you, I know we spoke about this earlier, but is there something you've done for people with who are very vulnerable? Is there work or voluntary work that you have done in the past?
I mean, possibly.
Because I feel like you've worked with people that have been either had special needs or have been very vulnerable.
Yeah. Yes, I have.
That's what I'm getting, because this is the caregiver card. It's just in your nature to be like that. You have to help. That's who you are. And spirit are recognizing this, but also you need to get something back as well. You need something back. And I don't feel like you necessarily get that as much as what you would like. But don't worry, because people do appreciate what you do, even if they don't vocalize it and don't tell you, or not verbal with you. People do appreciate you, and people love and respect you. And I feel like it's almost like, I feel like your neighbors as well have got a lot of time for you. I feel like anyone that comes into your life is kind of there all the time, because it's your energy that you give off. You got amazing energy.
Mm-hmm.
Your next card is relationships. But this one, I feel like it's more like a relationship to yourself. It's almost like you've got a lot of people around you in your life, but yet you feel quite alone. Would that
most of the time. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like, I feel there's been a lot of people coming and going in your life. It's almost like there hasn't been that steady person there. Would that make sense? There hasn't been that continuous person there. but the bonds and the friendships and the relationships that you do have with people it's almost like they're unbreakable.
That's correct.
Because people are so drawn to you. People are so drawn to you. Is there a daughter that's going through a hard time at the moment?
A daughter? I don't have a daughter.
Okay.
I have a son.
Okay. But does your son have it? Okay. But there is a connection to a daughter. And I feel it might even be you as the daughter.
Okay.
Because the feeling I'm getting is you're very much feeling at the moment that you're taking one step forward and 2 steps back. Sometimes you question your abilities, and it's almost like you're very, very reliant on spirit recently.
Very reliant.
Because you know that spirit is never going to let you down because you've been let down so much. I just feel like your connection with spirit at the moment is stronger than ever.
Mm-hmm. It's stronger, yeah.
Oh, I really do feel that. Your next card is Hello from Heaven. Hello from Heaven.
I like the way that sounds.
Hello from Heaven. Is Mum and Dad in spirit?
Yes.
Okay, because there's two people, there's a lady and a gentleman here, and they're like walking arm in arm. They're arm in arm, and I feel like they're so connected, and they were always connected in their life, and it was all unconditional, all the time with Mum and Dad. Mum is just coming forward to say, I know you're working with me. She's saying, I know you're working with me. She says, I'm trying my best. She's saying, do you see the signs? She says,
yeah, I'm starting to get some of the signs.
Okay. She's talking about the light going off and on.
Sometimes that does happen, yes.
Okay, because she's recognizing, she wants you to know that that's her. That's her. But she does want you to wake up as well. She's saying, wake up, because there's someone I feel around you that's not so, it's almost like they've got two faces. I feel like there's someone around you, and I feel like it's a friend. I feel like she's just saying, be careful what you say. Would that make sense?
Yes, probably with a few people. Yes.
Be careful what you say, but one lady in particular. She's saying one lady in particular, and she's got dark hair.
Okay.
Okay. Mum wants you to know that don't ever doubt that I'm not there, because I'm always there. She's saying that your eating habits have improved.
Yeah, I would say they've probably improved.
Because I feel like you're very much focusing on yourself at the moment, because you've put a lot of energy into other people, but you're really focusing on yourself more. Okay, and this is where your last card comes up, is find your center. You know exactly where your center is. You know how to ground yourself. You know that you're connected. Mum and Dad are coming forward to confirm this to you. They're here to work. Your mum and dad will always stand either side of you. It's really funny. They won't stand side by side. They'll stand either side always. And I feel that your mum is always on your left.
Okay. It's funny. The other night she came to me in my dream, and I actually woke up sometimes just crying, and like I just talked to her, and I literally felt somebody touch my shoulder twice on the left.
That's Mum. She will always be on your left, and Dad will always be on your right.
Okay.
Like your mum will always, it's like she's saying, I will always have my hand on your shoulder. It's like she's there to guide you, and Dad is there to help you if you fall back. You know, he'll be there to catch you. You know, that's what they're telling me.
Yeah.
But keep up what you're doing. It's almost like your journey has really begin now. It really has.
I'm trying to embrace it a little more lately.
Absolutely. And please don't ever give that up. I'm going to leave Mum and Dad's love with you, and God bless.
Great. Thank you. Thank you so much. God bless you.
You're very welcome. Thank you. Michael.
I think he got booted or something, because he's gone.
Oh, is he not there?
Yeah, I mean, Vicky and Debbie are, well, no, Vicky you just did. So Debbie and Julie was the only two left.
Okay, I can't see them. Vicky and Debbie, are you there?
To continue.
Julie. Hi, Julie. Hi, Debbie. Okay. Debbie, I'm going to come to you first. Can you hear me? I can't hear you, Debbie. I can't hear you.
You hear me?
Yes. There we go.
Finally. Me and technology is not good.
Okay, I'm drawing your cards here for you.
Okay.
Okay. Your first card is forgiveness.
Oh.
Forgiveness. Like, I almost want to say that you need to forgive yourself for putting yourself into a situation. Does that make sense? I mean, I feel like it's something that's gone back. I don't feel like it's something now. I feel like it's almost like you let yourself get tormented by someone.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah. Something. Yeah.
Okay. I'm also feeling that someone has got a lot of apologies to make.
Yeah.
There's a lot of apologies to be said, and I feel like someone really needs to apologize to you.
Yeah.
And it's still yet to come, but I just feel like you're going to be continually disappointed.
Yeah. Banging my head against a brick wall.
Absolutely.
Keep trying and trying, but can't. Just tell the truth and we'll move on.
It's almost like you'll never find the truth because there's very stubborn people around you. Very stubborn people around you. And it's almost like people need to start swallowing their pride a little.
Yeah.
Start owning up to things.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Your next card is you are not alone. You are not alone.
Oh.
Okay. Did someone lose their life quite rapidly?
Yeah.
I feel like someone was taken really quickly.
Yeah.
Because they're saying it couldn't be helped. They're saying it couldn't be helped. Was this an accident?
Kind of.
Okay. Okay, because when I get tragic and when I get really gone quick, it's either an accident or it's suicide. Like, I feel like, did they take their own life?
No, he didn't take his own life, no.
Because I feel like someone else was there.
I was there next to him.
Okay. Okay. It's almost like it happened, but it couldn't be helped. Like there was no going back. That's what I'm being told. There was no going back. Is this a son?
Yeah.
Okay. Because, okay. Just bear with me because I want to get this right for you.
Okay. All time in the world.
He says, I could feel you squeezing my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's saying, I could feel you squeezing my hand.
Yeah.
Was you doing this on his face?
Yeah.
He said, I could feel it. He says, I knew you were there. He said, I knew you were there. He said, I felt the squeeze. I felt the tap.
Yeah.
But he said it was quite easy for him to take his last breath. He was saying,
Yeah.
I don't feel like he was struggling.
No, he
I
didn't.
didn't. He says, I didn't struggle. I went like that, he's saying.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
He is saying, Mum, we did have a laugh, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you and him were constantly laughing and joking.
I know. Yeah.
But he's very sorry. He's very sorry that he left. But he said it was out of my hands. It was out of my hands, he said.
It was a silly
Have you got his chain?
I got his what?
Have you got his chain?
No, I've got a chain with his name on it. I've had it made.
Because he's referring to a chain to me.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And do you sometimes kiss it, his name?
Yeah.
Because he knows. He knows. That makes him feel happy when you kiss his name, he's saying.
Yeah, it's got the name on it, yeah.
He's very much here. Your next card is give back. Give back. I feel like there was lessons to be learned with his passing. Would that make sense?
1,000,000%.
Okay, because he's saying that's why I feel like he's passed, because people needed to learn lessons.
Oh my God. Just so you could get it 10 out of 10. It's just, I just wish I could tell you, but
Don't tell me.
no, I won't. You crack on.
But this card, give back, he's very much, he wants to give back everything you've done for him. He's like you were there at the beginning and you were there at the end.
Oh my God, that's what I keep thinking.
That's what he's saying. You were there at the beginning and you were there at the end, and he wouldn't have wanted anybody else to be there other than you. Oh, he's such a good looking boy. Such a good looking lad as well.
Can you see him?
It's funny because when I see him in my mind's eye, I see you. It's like, you're so similar. Like he had a lot of your features.
Yeah, but he was dark.
Yeah, it's dark. And I feel like he had curly hair or a wave in his hair.
Yeah, little, I have to get it and go flopsy with it.
And I feel like he was very particular with his hair. Always flapping with it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, always moaning.
But you run your fingers through his hair, he said.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
This is what he's doing. He can feel it.
Yeah.
You can feel it.
Yeah. Even used to go to the mortuary just to do it.
But when you were standing looking at his body,
oh yeah,
he said he was behind you with his hands around you, like this.
Yeah.
But he loved what he was wearing
Oh,
in the coffin. He loved what he was wearing.
Oh my God.
Was there a teddy bear put in his coffin?
Oh my God.
Because he's talking about a teddy bear.
Was his Chelsea teddy bear? That was his dad's teddy bear when he was a kid. Yeah.
Because he's talking about the colour blue. Did he love the colour blue?
Yeah.
I feel like at one point he had his face painted blue and white.
Probably when he was a kid.
Because he's talking about face paint.
Oh, they did put a lot of paint on his face when he was in the mortuary because the bruising comes out, doesn't it?
This is the next card that come up from you. Hello from Heaven has come up again.
Oh my God.
After me shuffling the cards, he come up again.
Oh my God.
He's just so thankful. This is why he's coming forward. He wants to let you know that he felt every touch and he felt your breath on him. Because I feel like almost like you nestled your head under his chin, like under here. This is the feeling I'm getting.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. And was you playing with his ear? Okay. But he's in such a good place. Oh my God, it's such a good place. It's...
What's it like?
I feel like he's here with grandparents. I feel there's a grandparent he's here with.
It could be, yeah. My granddad always comes for, not my granddad, yeah. But I'm sure he's got lots of friends and stuff up there.
Because I feel like he wants to have a kickabout all the time.
Yeah, he loves football. It's always
oh
like
my God.
He used to play in Arsenal, you know, youths, whatever, juniors or whatever you called it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he got into the bad stuff in life and then gave it all up.
But he's very much saying, okay. He's saying, don't ever feel like you failed me because you didn't.
I keep thinking that. I keep obviously mother, I should have done something. I should have woke up.
There's nothing he's saying that you could have done. So stop persecuting yourself, he's saying.
Okay.
Stop persecuting yourself. He says, just wait. He says, just wait until we meet again and you will know it all, he's saying. Okay. You will know it all.
Could you tell him I've got the spot next to him, I've got it booked. You're next to him in the it's called Mum in the Graveyard at the cemetery. I booked it next to him and I lay there and practice. God, practicing, Jamie.
You've just told him yourself. You just told him yourself. And it's also talking about, was there a flag put on by his gravestone? Because he's representing a flag.
Oh, no, I don't know about a flag. He had a load of balloons the other day with his name, but not a
No, but
flag.
Did he have a flag, like a football flag on his wall or something?
He did have a flag in the garden, but I don't know what he's doing with it. I've got a picture of it on my phone. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about.
But did someone also put a glass on his grave? Yeah. Like a glass or a cup or something?
Yeah, I did the other day.
Yeah, because he stands, when you go to the grave, he stands there and watches you.
Does he?
Yeah, he's always behind you, always. But he's in a good place.
Is he not really upset? Is he not upset about leaving?
He feels guilty, yes. There's guilt there.
Yeah.
But it was for a reason, because his passing is going to have a knock-on effect with other people. Because a lot needs to be learned here.
It's got devastating so many lives.
I know. And he understands this, but he just wants to thank you.
He didn't mean to.
No. It was just one of those things that couldn't be helped.
It's just stupid. He just always thought, oh, I can, you know, if he had headache, oh, I need 4 paracetamol. I don't need 2. You know, and it was just the same. It was a bit sleeping tablets. He just took too many. He woke up in the middle of the night, obviously like a bit delirious, says you are. Oh, I'll have a couple more. Oh yeah, I had a couple more, and that's what happened.
Well, do you know what? There was nothing intentional. There was nothing intentional. It was just one of those things, you know, it's just one of those things. And he's very much at peace with it. And you need to be at peace with it because it wasn't intentional. He didn't mean to do that to himself. He just wants you to know that be at peace with it and that he's very, very thankful for you being there right at the end. Okay?
Yeah, I just feel I failed him.
No. Don't ever think that. You done more for him than you realise. You done so much more for him than you realised, okay?
Yeah.
And he's forever thankful, and I'm going to leave his love with you, but he's
Thank
there.
you so much for that.
You are so welcome, and God bless, and look after yourself.
More than what I expected, could have ever wanted. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thanks for staying up.
You're welcome. Good night and sleep well.
Night. Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh,